It is no longer news that Edo State is now officially an APC state. It was a tug of war during the last election between the APC and PDP, mainly where APC Monday Okpebholo defeated the Cyril Oshiomhole's camp with about 50,000 votes to become or to emerge as the governor-elect of Edo State. And now, he has been sworn in as the governor yesterday, and he has gone on to appoint Oshiomhole's son as a commissioner, and also Shaibu said that with or without Obaseki, that he was ready to hand over power to APC. What a travesty. Let's discuss this. Please don't go away. Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm your boy Ernest Omosupeadebayo Okuje. If today is your first time of visiting this channel, please hit the subscribe button. And at the end of this video, if you enjoy watching this video, please like, comment, and share. Now, it is no longer news that Monday Okpebholo was sworn in as the governor of Edo State, and we have always been hearing that the former governor that handed over yesterday, which is Governor Godwin Obaseki, was in hiding, that he went to hide thinking that EFCC would invite him, just as EFCC usually does to governors when they leave office, especially on the basis of corruption. And later he claimed that he was not in any hiding. He didn't travel out of the country, that he was in the country, but nobody really knows of his whereabouts. But there was a drama where the former suspended or impeached deputy governor, Shaibu, that was later reinstated by the court and was parading himself and inspecting government projects, was saying that he was going to attend the inauguration, although the governor said he was not invited. And I said that if the governor failed to come, he was going to hand over power to, as if he's now the governor. Anyways, of course, when the governor is now, the deputy governor can deputize on his behalf. That's not even the issue right now. The problem now, or the issue right now, is that that guy has become the governor and has since, of course, even before you become the governor, once you win an election, you start planning to build a team. And one of the persons he picked as a commissioner that will definitely be approved by the House of State House of Assembly is Oshiomhole's son. And we all know the role Adams Oshiomhole played in the election. In fact, Adams Oshiomhole was his mouthpiece. Adams Oshiomhole was the one that was campaigning for him, doing all the talking. During campaigns, you will find that, like, the Aswe Godalo will be the one that will talk for himself. But probably because with the saying that Monday Okpebholo had linguistic impediments or some form of linguistic challenges, speaking and all of that, he allowed them to handle it for him. He was doing grassroots, and eventually he paid off because he won. So we don't know. But out of curiosity, I decided to say, let me even look at this boy's record, that is Oshiomhole's son. And I realized that his name is Cyril Oshiomhole. He had his primary and secondary school in Nigeria and even graduated from Ahmadu Bello University. I think he studied medicine. But after that, he went on to study. He went on to study in foreign universities, and he has a very good and impressive academic record. So Cyril further studied at Tulane University School of Public Health and Tropical Medicine in New Orleans, Los Angeles, earning a Master of Science in Public Health and focus on environmental health, toxicology, and disaster management. So, and he also continued at University of Boston, where he pursued studies in gastroenterology at Queen Mary University in London. Man, this guy has record, and if it's on the basis of that, and I maybe to make him health commissioner. But there's a problem. People are actually complaining that, you see now, Oshiomhole has now, just like Tinubu is doing, they'll come out and campaign for you, they'll install a person, and then they'll control the government. Do you know that this boy may become a bone in the neck of Monday Okpebholo because he's part of his cabinet, he knows everything. And Oshiomhole, we all know him to be a dictator and a very stubborn man. People of that height are usually very stubborn, very stubborn. But I don't think I can't liken him to the king of all deceivers like Wike, who is the king of all deceivers, Mr. Talk and Not the Do, Mr. Fake Project, and Mr. Zero Integrity. Oshiomhole is still a little bit better, but Oshiomhole talks too much. And we all know that Oshiomhole was never in support of Monday Ikpeboro's candidacy. He wanted one other Benin person. But in the end, this man emerged and he fell out of, Oshiomhole fell out of favor with some people in the APC, but eventually they put their house together and they were able to come together strong, and then they defeated PDP. Of course, we all know what happened. They rigged the election. Don't be me talking more. But we all know that ordinarily PDP would have defeated APC hands down, because APC has a deficit at the central, whereby Tinubu seems not to be getting a hold of the country's economy. He seems to not to know what he's doing there right now, and everything is really messed up. Like in Idris Abdulkarim's words, Nigeria Jaga Jaga, dollar is at its all-time high, $1,750. Petrol pump price is now over 1,000 naira. Food bag of rice that used to be about 25,000 naira or so is now about 90 something thousand naira. And that same political party won, even at the height of all its failure at the central level. We all know that Edo State is my state, and I know that I didn't vote for APC. And a lot of persons could not have voted for APC. Of course, there was this stomach infrastructure they did. They paid some people, and then they could have gotten those votes. But we all know that ordinarily that is not enough for them to have defeated, a person who, with all his qualification and the support of the sitting governor. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But now the problem is this. Oshiomole's son, Cyril, is qualified because of all these things he has. But why Oshiomole's son? You see what we are saying? That they are perpetuating themselves in government. And now, these politicians will come and destroy the Nigerian economy, bastardize the system, now use hooligans. When they were going to rig the election, why were they looking for children of the poor? They took Tony Kabaka and made him to recruit all those no good people who probably didn't even finish secondary school, and they were used as thugs. Some of them could have lost their lives, their legs, their hands, and got injured. But in the end, they'll just make them as the political urchins that they are, to fill the lower cadre. Now, Oshomole's whose son did not even study in Nigeria, probably cannot even speak the Edo language, is now going to be made a commissioner over all of those people. And that one now, from there one day, would aspire to become the governor or a senator, and then his own children too will get the best education outside of the country. They bring them back into the country, and then they begin to perpetuate themselves in power. So a lot of people, this didn't sit well with a lot of people, but to me, the guy has a qualification. But of course, many Nigerians are not happy, and some people had terrible things to say about the choice of using Oshiomole's son, like saying that, oh, they've impoverished Nigerians and they're not putting their children there, and that in the end they don't have any good thing for the Nigerian youth and all of that. And that Oshiomhole is indirectly coming back, just like he failed when he tried to do it with Obaseki. He wanted to be the Jagaban of Edo State, but they told him that Edo not be Lagos, and he failed. So, but Okpebholo will not 100. People don't expect 100% loyalty from Okpebholo to Oshiomhole, because Oshiomhole never even supported his candidacy, and besides, Oshiomhole campaigned for him, so we know that, of course, he holds some form of gratitude to Oshiomhole. Even when they went to the Oba of Benin's palace, it was Oshiomhole that spoke on his behalf mainly before he spoke. So we all know, but that doesn't mean he will be stupid. The guy is a stubborn guy. He will not allow, because he's a senator. He was a senator just as Oshiomhole is a senator before he won this election, and now had to relinquish his senatorial seat. So let's see how the drama will unfold between Oshiomhole and Monday Okpebholo, because I know that definitely many of the APC stalwarts in Edo State will not want that governor to be a puppet in the hands of Oshiomhole. And Oshiomhole, being a very stubborn man, we want to frustrate him. And in the end, we see him sacking Oshiomole's son. And Oshiomhole may just decide to play the godfather and, stay away, allow them handle things on their own, which will pay him. Otherwise, he will lose the little respect he has. But definitely, Oshiomhole will not try to impose himself on Monday Okpebholo the way he did on Godwin Obaseki. So let me know your thoughts are in the comment section without signing out. Peace.